On March 9th, Iran claimed it carried out one of the most precise military strikes ever launched against a U.S. base in the Gulf region. A coordinated attack using drones, cruise missiles, and ballistic weapons reportedly targeted a major American installation in Kuwait. And according to Iran, this operation was only the beginning. The target was Camp Buehring, a U.S. military logistics base operating in Kuwait since 2003. The base supports helicopter operations, fuel storage, equipment maintenance, and supply routes for American forces across the Gulf. Iranian sources claimed the strike destroyed fuel tanks, helicopter maintenance areas, logistics centers, and parts of the command infrastructure. Witnesses reported massive fires and thick black smoke rising into the sky, followed by emergency evacuations inside the base. What made this attack different was the strategy behind it. Iran described the strike as a sequenced operation. Drones were launched first to weaken air defenses and create confusion. Cruise missiles followed, targeting fixed facilities. Finally, ballistic missiles struck hardened structures, including fuel depots and command buildings. The goal was precision destruction rather than random bombardment. At the center of the operation was reportedly the Khorramshahr-4 ballistic missile, one of Iran's newest and most powerful weapons. Unveiled in 2023, this missile carries a warhead weighing around 1,500 kilograms, making it the heaviest conventional payload in Iran's arsenal. With a range close to 2,000 kilometers, it can reach military installations across the Middle East and beyond. What makes this missile particularly significant is its maneuverable re-entry vehicle. During its final descent, the warhead can adjust its trajectory, making interception by advanced defense systems far more difficult. The missile also uses improved guidance, combining inertial navigation with satellite corrections, allowing it to strike specific targets, such as fuel depots or command facilities with high accuracy. Iranian officials also claim faster fueling preparation, reducing the time the missile remains vulnerable before launch. The timing of the strike raised even more questions. The attack came shortly after Iran announced a new supreme leader, following the death of the previous leader in late February. Iranian state media connected the military operations directly to loyalty toward the new leadership, turning the strikes into both a military action and a political message. Analysts believe the operation was meant to demonstrate stability, strength, and readiness during a sensitive leadership transition. International reactions were immediate. Israeli officials issued strong warnings and suggested Iran's new leadership could become a future target. American political figures also responded with sharp criticism and threats of continued pressure. Meanwhile, China and Russia called for restraint, emphasizing national sovereignty and warning against further escalation. At the same time, tensions expanded beyond a single battlefield. Hezbollah resumed attacks along Israel's northern border, drawing Lebanon deeper into the conflict. Airstrikes followed across southern Lebanon and Beirut's suburbs, increasing casualties and forcing large numbers of civilians to flee their homes. What began as isolated exchanges now appears to be spreading into a wider regional confrontation. Despite dozens of reported missile waves and large numbers of drones already used, Iranian officials claim many of their newest weapons have not yet been fully deployed. If those claims are accurate, this conflict may still be in its early phase rather than near its end. There is currently no clear ceasefire plan, no confirmed negotiations, and no visible off-ramp for either side. Both sides continue signaling readiness for a prolonged confrontation, leaving the region facing growing uncertainty with each passing day. The question now is simple but critical. Is this conflict approaching its peak, or are the most dangerous phases still ahead? Stay informed and follow for more clear breakdowns of global conflicts and military developments.